Welcome to the Outcast Trading channel. My name is Jack and today we'll talk about some forex markets. But before we do so, I'd like to remind you that until the end of this month we have a 70% discount on our monthly subscription. And what you get for it, you have the access to the special part of the Discord where me, Mark and EO are helping you on daily basis with your charts, with your trading setups, and we talk about trading, about markets, about many things. So you can consider it as a kind of a live coaching thing. What you have the access to the turning, unlimited access to the turning a loser into a consistent winner psychology program, and also newly formed trading program, Outcast trading program, which we are publishing videos on a weekly basis to it. So it's being made right now, and new videos are posted consistently there. And last but not least, it's a lot of more video content which we are publishing and we will publish in the future, and it's available only for members. So if you want to, you can subscribe. If not, we have a free Discord which you can join by clicking the link down below, and we'll be happy to say hi to you and talk a little bit more about trading. So yeah, that's all from the announcements for today, and let's jump straight to the financial markets. Let's go to the weekly and let's talk what changed, what not from our last video. First of all, I was pointing out that I would be not surprised if the price action comes to the weekly 21 EMA, and seems like it didn't actually get there. So yeah, that's my bad. But as you can see, what we were talking about last week, like a former week, we had a test of 618 Fib retracement, which was an excellent short, as you can see, or close your longs signal. So this part we got nailed, but seems like the end of the week was pretty bearish, which I don't mind at all. And seems like our 200 EMA and SMA cross here on the weekly is playing out. So this is like the thing which we were talking about. EURUSD also, with the 618 Fib retracement, it was confluent with the bottom of the mega range, which was set like well, in March 2015. So yeah, kind of a long range, and the resolution. So here was the retest of the bottom of this range, and more down, we're down. Let's see, let's zoom out a little. We have a few levels to talk about. So let's turn off the fibs and let's turn on our weekly levels. So here you can see it's coming back to the support formed by the weekly level here and the parity level, which is like a psychological level, a big thing, because if EURUSD trades below it, that means that it's a very rare occasion when euro is actually cheaper than US dollar. Once it breaks this zone, then the next level I'm watching is 95 to 76. There is not much supports on the way down, and this is where I will be interested to taking a trade off. Okay, so here we have with the weekly is bearish. We had our bull divergence, which played out as always. Like, this is why I don't actually like connecting EMAs to divergences, because they're two different calculations. So the target for it was actually 618. Maybe next time it will be 21 EMA, I don't know. You know, it's really hard to trade like this. So for me, like, divergences are only a signal that it's weakening, it's looking for a retracement. We got a really nice retracement and more downside. So I'll be watching here also near this level, around this level, for a potential another bullish divergence on the weekly, forming for another bounce up. So it's not done totally yet, but well, it's not looking nice for bulls. For bears, yes, we like it. So let's go to the daily. Let's remove our weekly levels. As you can see, it's pretty nice. This is what I say, like, get the goddamn range and just trade it up and down until it breaks. It's the easiest way to do, and you don't need too too much TA to do it. So here is with our daily levels. Here we had like a bigger support. Here we have another one. So here is short-term range for me. So play those levels if it breaks. So if it at least closes a daily, but I would really like to have a close and a follow through below this zone, then retest and play it lower. As I said, one more support we can have on our way. It's this wick down. So this is like the bottom of the liquidity happening here. Overall, it's bearish. The general range which I would set for it, if it doesn't want to follow through, will be from this level, so around 1 up to 10324. So this is pretty reasonable range to be playing on the bigger scale, but overall just smaller levels, level by level, and you will be good. Also, like the stochastics are pointing down on the daily RSI, it's back into the bearish zone. So we had a clue that it might go a little bit higher because the RSI got more just a little above the neutral zone, but then it was smashed back by bears, and I don't see too much bullishness here right now. So the only thing would be just weekly potential bull divergence, if it will form or not. We'll see probably this week. So this is EURUSD, and let's go to GBPUSD. So with GBPUSD, here are our fibs. It didn't get exactly to 618 here, which we spoke last week. It got only to this point of control. And well, that's a sad story. It retraced. I'll remove my trade or not. No, I will not remove my trade. I will do with the weekly level. So here we have a beautiful test of the bottom weekly level, and here we have the it coming back to the support. So those are two weekly levels which are forming a huge liquidity zone. Of course, potential bull divergence here forming, but the stochastics are still on the ground and the fast component is turning down. So let's watch for this potential bull divergence. I personally think, and I'm not trading my what I think, but I think the bottom Bollinger Band 116,280, it's a good zone to be looking for the next move to the downside, even lower. If we look at the weekly, basically we're at the bottom of the big range. And well, once it breaks, there is not much price action left. Actually, we don't have too much. So as you can see here, we can scroll back. Okay, so we'll plot next levels based on this one, because this is the only price action we can have, and it's from February 85. So this is like a big thing. So here we have a potential weekly level coming and not much more price action. So it's kind of like blue sky breakout, but to the hell and beyond, so to the downside. So yeah, this is the level to watch. Last chance for bulls would be those two lines. So it will be around 116,860, and the last one is 114. If it breaks 114, then it's done. Then it's done, basically. So here we have, but as you can see, even on the weekly, it was a good trade to be made. But let's go to the daily and see what's going on. So on a daily, first I'll remove my drawings, and what you can see, it reclaimed the daily 21 EMA to the upside, but because the daily was not crossed with the 55, it was not particularly bullish setup. It made a lower high here and came back below the daily 21 EMA. So where was the opportunity? I'll show you where was the opportunity. Opportunity was here, and this is actually a good idea, because first of all, this daily level created with 21 EMA a nice point of confluence. So once it broke finally below, this retest was tradable down to the bottom, and this is the trade I actually took. It lasted 2 days to develop, but well, this is how I trade. I trade zone by zone. So I'm looking for zones for break, retest, bam, and you go to the next one. So here it is. Until it breaks though, this 117,600, I can't be overly bearish, but it doesn't look good. So bears are in control. I like it. I love the bear market. It's where I make the most of the money. Yeah, let's go to the GBP/JPY. So what we spoke last time, as far as I remember, on the weekly, still 21 EMA is being held on the weekly, and our 61866 zone is being still respected pretty well. I just need to a little bit redraw it because I got a little bit off with. Okay, 61866. Now we have it done properly. So here is our zone. So what else? I'm still looking for the upside. This is our weekly, kind of the weekly range here. So I'm still looking for it, probably to go higher. Overall, RSI is not looking good. It's in the neutral zone. It can bounce. Stochastics are down. Fast component is down. Doesn't look too good, but still the weekliest 21 is held. So the easiest trades were to be made, as I said, come back to this zone, long it to the point of control. The easiest trade to be made, something like this, coming back, making a good run for it. So this is the easiest trade which you could made here. This is personally how I am trading, but overall I'm still looking. This 200 EMA and SMA on a daily are still curving up. They're still going up, and it's rather neutral. It's just ranging here. So another possible trade, probably come back to this next fat zone here on the weekly. Or on a daily, more precise, to 156 500-ish would be another long opportunity. If it breaks, then I'm trading it to 153 070 and even lower to 149 340, where is the bigger level coming, and this kind of a support. So if this support gets broken on GBP JPY, then there is not much, and we'll plot another levels for it. But before so, we still have a lot of price action. It's not looking the worst. It's not looking for like the best short opportunity, but wow, basically breaking this support will inflict a movement lower, and I'll be happy to trade it. And let's go with NZDUSD. So New Zealand dollar looking pretty bad. It got a nice little, we spoke about this bullish divergence, and this bullish divergence played out. Once might say to the 21 EMA, I'm pretty racist about it. How I consider the divergence being played out, people say about playing out, when it plays into another opposite side divergence. So if we have a regular bullish divergence, at least bearish hidden one would be considered a being played out. And here you have the example. So we had a bullish divergence and it played out to a bearish hidden one. Okay, also confluent with a daily 21 EMA and 382 Fib retracement here. But let's see how our weekly levels are looking here. So I'll remove the volume profile here. We don't need it right now. So how it is going? Okay, so we had a failed break above this 63,770, coming back up to 382, and the price is going down. So here we have the support about 618,720. I would consider even 6,640 as a kind of live or die scenario. Overall, it doesn't look too good. So once the support is being broke, I'm looking to trade down to 59,320, and if those fail, then we have another level coming here on the weekly, which is 56,740. So here is pretty easy, just on the weekly. Let's remove the weekly levels. Let's turn on our dailies and jump to a daily chart. So here we have our daily levels, more or less the same as weekly, pretty good confluence. So here it is, like we spoke about this daily resistance coming in. It broke it. Yeah, I was personally trying to trade it from 63,780. up to the next level. Overall, it didn't go well as planned, so it's part of the game. The next short opportunity was once this support broke again below, so here the retest, and play it to the next daily level. So right now those levels are also broken, so the price is relentless right now and I love it. The next retest of this zone and trade it to the 61.96, 61.100 would be a good deal. Even a little bit lower to 6600 I can be a little greedy, so first take profit here, the last one here, and see if it breaks or not. If it doesn't, then we have the range set. So overall the markets trading, and I was expecting a little more of a pullback, to be honest, but well, this is the market and this is how you trade. So price is giving the information and we just follow and make the money on it. Never try to predict the markets because it's impossible. Nobody in the world knows what will happen in the next 5 minutes. Nobody, literally nobody. So why would you even try to predict? Let's find good zones and let's trade them. So here we have the scenario on the USD JPY. So here was the weekly 21 EMA coming back to this level. I was looking for a short back to this level, as you might remember, but well, it closed above. So what is the market telling me? Basically, whenever it comes back even to 134 320 up to 135 200, I want to long it. Okay, so here is the potential scenario, and long it to the swing high here. And this is the easiest trade I can make right now. If it starts closing below it, I'll be looking for the next target to 31,700, which is like zone by zone. So this is on the weekly. It's looking bullish as fuck. So here is our retracement, and we were talking probably about this big bearish divergence on the weekly coming, and once again it played out to the hidden bullish one. So this is how I consider the divergence played, and right now I'm looking for more upside. So always, like, even if you're wrong about the market, that's okay. Take a next trade. You can't win all the time. It's not about this, okay? The same on the daily. Like, if you look at the dailies, there was an actual trade which I took with one of my students here on the breakout. But overall, this is the new working zone. If it breaks up, then I'll need to go to the monthly check. Do we have much more history? Not really. Okay, so then we can have another weekly levels out of it. It's pretty far away, but I would consider something like this. So let's plot our weekly levels here. So here is the one, and where I will be expecting, yeah, then we have the next one coming here, the all-time high. And well, if it breaks to the upside, then just blue sky breakout, kind of. I'm looking, overall I'm still looking for it to come to the all-time high and see how it works around there. Right now there is a lot of price action to be played. The easiest trades to be made right now were on the weekly 21 EMA. Also here a potential, how I would look at it, it's a potential consolidation coming here between those two levels, like on a bigger scale. So if it sets up some kind of a consolidation breakup of this consolidation with a measure move of it, will imply the all-time high, and the same move, but if this consolidation is resolved to the downside, will imply back to the weekly liquid zone. Also right now about the 200 EMA and SMA, but they will get higher with the price action. Overall, everything is looking bullish, especially here on a daily. Stochastics are up, RSI is up, following the price action. This is the bullish sign. No real divergences right now forming. So I think still more upside, at least to this weekly level 138 470 with possible wick above it, and let's see if it breaks right now or if it consolidates a little bit more. But overall, you have your zones right now set. And let's go to the Dixie. So this is the divergence on the Dixie. It played out to the let's go on the weekly, okay, and it played out to the bullish one. I'm looking for it to come back to monthly level, and let's see further what it will do. Okay, so here we have our markets covered, and And I can thank you for your patience. I hope you liked this video. I hope it helped you a little bit with planning for the coming week with the markets. If you have any ideas about the trading pairs you want me to talk about, just leave a comment below the video or post it on our Discord, and I'll try to do my best next time. So once again, thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Trade safe.